Guys.
What's up, G?
Want to go to Chachki's? Get some coffee?
Oh, it's a little early.
I gotta get out of here. I think I'm gonna lose it.
Uh-oh. Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mondays.
Let me ask you something. When you come in on Monday and you're not feeling real well, does anyone ever say to you, sounds like someone has a case of the Mondays?
No. No, man. Shit, no, man. I believe you get your ass kicked saying something like that, man.
Huh.
As well, you should. Happy Monday. Yay, it's Monday. I'm so excited about Monday. Yay. Yay. Sorry that's Monday, guys. I don't know what to tell you. It is what it is. A lot of stuff going out there in the news. Lots of stuff going on there in the news. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, user TTBR549 and Kevin Black. Our king got recognized. King got recognized over the weekend. What was the? Oh, now I gotta see. What's her name? Arono. Arono. Did you? She posted some stuff and got schooled about it. I don't know. I don't even know how to spell her name, so I'll probably never be able to find it. But I guess she put up some posts about some negative stuff. I did see this right before I came on, so I want to watch it for the first time with you. That's the kind of prep that goes into the show these days.
Thank you, Leader Jeffries. Back in 2011, Nancy Pelosi said that then President
Yes,
Obama
Office
didn't
Space.
need congressional approval to bomb Libya. Now House Democrats say President Trump needs that approval to bomb Iran. What's the difference?
Well, obviously, Libya
Obviously,
and the
President Obama was
circumstances
black.
connected to that were very different than the circumstance that we face in Iran right now. I mean, I don't even understand the genesis or basis of that question. Not suggesting that you're not asking it in good faith.
Libya went on
But
for 7 months.
as I've indicated, first of all, was not in Congress at the time. So we're dealing with what we're dealing with right now, which is a catastrophic, endless war, as Donald Trump has characterized it.
Remember, narrative,
Without any
catastrophic, endless war.
justification.
No justification.
That there was going to be a preeminent assault or attack on the United States of America, either in our homeland or as it relates to our interests in the Middle East.
Now, people call him the Timu Obama, and they are right. And he is not. He's not a very good politician. But you can get really far in politics if you're a minority or anything like that. I don't know if I'm having an error here, but I know there's more than one person in here because I see you. That's what my little thing says. There's only one person watching me. Anyway, back.
The administration is not even pretending like they have intelligence or information at this point, publicly. And certainly there's been nothing that has been presented to us privately to justify a preemptive strike of this nature that has triggered an all-out war in the Middle East. And by the way, Donald Trump is the one who said in the aftermath of the 12-day war that Iran's nuclear program has been completely and totally obliterated. Not my words, his words. So was he lying to the American people then, or is he lying now?
So, Madam Speaker, Madam Leader, you're saying that the president did not need authorization initially and still does not need any authorization from Congress on Libya?
Yes.
Thank you both.
Thank you all very much.
Thank you, Leader Jeffries.
The hypocrisy is funny, I think. There's an account on X. I don't know if that was even this one. No, you're not. Named Maze. His name Maze Moore. Maze, M-A-Z-E. And he does a lot of those comparison videos. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. He usually, everybody went vertical. Everybody went vertical. Uh-oh. We should talk about how 3,500 service members are getting sent to Karg Island to be sitting duck and sacrificial lambs to Iran. I don't know. I heard 2,500, and I guess we'll see what happens. I don't like it. I don't like it. You know who didn't like it? This guy didn't like it either. This guy did not like it. If you remember this guy.
Israel is the reason for this war. America does not want to fight this war for Israel. Let's go. Come on, let's go. America does not want to send its sons and daughters to war for Israel. Your inability.
You're allowed to have an opinion. Of course, you're allowed to have an opinion. But the thing that's despicable about this is that he does it in a setting that, you're not supposed to. He's not supposed to be doing that there. And, that's just out of the, or I don't like when you silence other people or speak over them or any of that kind of crap. You just silence someone else's First Amendment rights. That's not exactly what's happening here, but the thing that gets me about it is that he's wearing his uniform. He's wearing his uniform for no other reason than publicity. That's the only reason that he wore his uniform to that event, to that hearing or whatever. And then you watch, and he knows how to handle himself. He's not fighting back, but he's doing exactly what they teach you to do and teeth and all that stuff, which is make your body dead weight. Like you'll see a little minute he falls over if you haven't seen this before, but then there's a new video.
To name that shows you existence as leaders. This is wrong. No. And nobody wants to fight for Israel.
Right there. That was him fighting back, but not you know what I mean? Like
A reminder to all our Commandant, please stand up as a Marine and stand up for America.
looks like it hurts.
No one wants to fight for Israel.
Sir, thank you for your service.
The senator broke his hand.
The senator broke his hand.
Broke his hand.
He's a Marine. Somebody come help him.
Control your Senate committee.
Look at you guys. You're robots. You won't even look.
We're desensitized to the left's garbage. That's all it is. This would have happened 15 years ago. They wouldn't have been sitting there like that. It would have been a little bit different, but we're just used to the left's garbage now. It doesn't work like it used to.
Look at you guys. You're like robots.
This is when he broke his arm.
What is happening? And you're not even looking back. Any of you four-star generals.
They're just mad that no one paid attention. They're mad that no one paid attention. They're mad that they didn't get bigger headlines.
What is happening right now? Eyes front, robots. Shame.
You didn't listen. You didn't look.
Oh my God, you guys. What did I just see? I'm getting out of here.
That's fine. Everybody sit down, please.
Oh my God, what is happening?
Okay, good. No, it's not.
Oh my God.
Meanwhile, she's the one sitting next to him recording, right? Like, let's be like, why does she try to pretend like she's the one? She's just someone in there, you know. It seems like she's just someone in there, and that's all. She's just in there. That's it. Marine veteran and Senate candidate Brian McGinnis shows the surgical scars from injuries he sustained after being forcibly removed from a Senate hearing by Senator Tim Shealy. I said, no one cares. He deserves worse for disrespecting the uniform publicly. Oh.
Holy, it's still bruising. Jesus. Holy smokes, buddy.
Wow. Wow.
Did the bone go through the skin?
No.
Wow, buddy.
That's going to be his victim card for his Senate hearing.
Got metal in there. You got metal in there now?
Yeah, plates and screws.
How long has it been exactly? Was it been,
I think it
As far as I'm concerned, he earned that. This part is this is where they broke his arm. They didn't break his arm. He broke his arm. He broke his arm. Let's just keep it real. That's a 2C. Oh, yeah. Carrier strike groups. Carrier strike groups. For those of you outside of the know, I'm actually impressed that he can still fit in his dress blues. I know I can't. I have become fat and happy. Interesting. Iran, yeah. Here, I'm going to play this a little bit because I'm actually curious. Well, there's this one part. Oh, that's going to be funny later. I'll have to play that later. But Fox News, I don't watch Fox News, but I saw this clip online and I agree with it. I'd like to see what you think.
Personally torn on this. I'm going to say this. I'm very torn on this completely. I'm personally torn on this because I sat beside Pete Hegseth for years on a couch on Fox and Friends when they needed me. Yeah. I've had a lot of conversations with him before he was confirmed as Secretary of War. I know what's in his heart, and I know what's in his experience. I've also watched President Trump for more than a decade now be a president who said no new wars, no forever wars, and backed that up, killing Soleimani with a missile, taking out Maduro, Midnight Hammer. The track record is there. Ending ISIS in weeks. All right, so the track record is there. Yeah. And I don't think he's changed. I don't think he's owned by Benjamin Netanyahu. I think there are complexities to this that you're going to get criticized over. But I'm going to say this. President Trump, Pete Hegseth, General Kane, the rest of the generals, if you send our men and women into that country to kill our bad guys, to spill their blood because they deserve it, I don't even have to agree with you on it. Just please do this. Don't nation build. Don't win hearts and minds. Don't spread democracy. Spill the blood of the evil people that deserve to die without our hands tied and without a PR campaign and get the hell out of there. That's all we have tolerance for. That's all that will work. We won every battle in Iraq and Afghanistan. We lost the war because our politicians don't have a spine. Don't be those people. All right, still ahead.
Fair enough. I like it. I like it. Oh, the talking about that McGinnis guy. This man's a hero. What makes him a hero? I mean, I assume you're talking about that situation. I could care less about before that. I'm talking about this situation where he abused the uniform. What exactly of that? What he did there makes him a hero. I'd like to see what you have to say. I'll be curious to know what makes that man a hero. Is it just because he stood up and screamed and yelled? Is that all it is? I don't know. My son, dab press. What the hell is that? Oh, Memory Lost City. Probably some Batman villain poison. Yeah. Oh, we gotta figure it out. So Monday, I don't know how what your week looks like, but we've been pretty busy. There's this other video that came out yesterday. It's like Representative Maxine Waters just had the door of an ICE facility slammed in her face by a cop. Give this man a raise.
No, I want you to. Hello. Congresswoman Waters. I just came to use my congressional authority to check on David.
We have our lobby securely now to all visitors.
Excuse me, I need to get in.
Contact our public appeal.
I need to get in.
What are you hoping to do, Congresswoman?
I just want to see David Werther. Right, 6-7.
Would a congressperson normally be able to enter the...
Normally, yes.
What is happening?
Yes.
No, not like that.
Well, there were some of the authorities, I don't know who they were, and I'm trying to get in to see David Werther, who they have arrested. He is the head of SEIU local union here. I don't know why he was targeted. I don't know what they're doing with him. I don't know whether they're going to deport him.
Why is she still in
I want
office?
to report back to my caucus about what's happening. But then
Yes, that's fine. That's my point.
No,
That's my point, Damage. That's an old video. So I put that out. I said, Representative Maxine Waters just had the door. And I said, she didn't just have this happen. This was about a year ago, I believe. Grok, how old is this video? And Grok answered, I like Grok. The video is from June 8th, 2025, when Maxine Waters was denied entry to the LA Metropolitan Detention Center amid protest. That's 9 months and 3 weeks ago, not just happened. There's been a lot of this stuff lately. I noticed a lot of these news stories lately that have been pushed through the news by us and by our side, their side, whatever, that are totally inaccurate. There was one the other day that was from a year ago. They were pushing and saying it was from today or the last weekend. Why are they doing that? What's the point of that? That's the thing you have to ask yourself. What's the point? Oh, I think I figured it out because most of them would write this sign the way that this person wrote that. There you go. My dog is smarter than Trump. My dog is smarter than Trump.
Wrong.
Come on, people. These people are out there voting. Voting out there. I did see a Spencer Pratt. So Spencer Pratt's running for mayor of LA. He's trying to defeat mayor. I forget her name now. Whatever. But he put this campaign ad out, and I gotta share it because it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I can see that the people in California would probably really like that. Couple comments earlier. This man is a hero. I didn't see any response to why he was a hero. Do you think Canada should have become the 51st state? No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. Oh, that was the same guy too, so we'll skip that one. I'm not just going to answer one person. That's no good. Why was there the largest anti-American anti-president protest? Oh, sorry, that's just a little bit of a Freudian slip there. My bad. Anti-president protest yesterday against any American president in history. Why? Because right now in America, we have more subverted, ignorant, uninformed people than we've ever had in existence of the country. We have the most manipulated people, the easiest to manipulate. Basically, we have a country that has a lot of people on both sides, but it's a little bit more on the left because that's the left. That's subverted. That's ignorant. Those protests were the biggest collection of stupid and uninformed people in the country. That was all those people getting together. That's what that was. It was an no kings protest. No kings protest. Let me play this real quick. This ad here. And then I'm going to get to one other thing here we need to bring up.
Says go out to Dana, smoke in the sky. We were coughing in the kitchen, she was saying bye bye. Spencer, saca la basura. Look what she left on our block. LA looking like a closet where the junk can talk. Spencer, saca la basura. Bag it up, roll it out to the street. Latinos por Pratt, we're singing, cause we're tired of this dirty beat. Sleek and smooth, World Cup coming, nowhere to move. Just lines, delays. We're
This is gonna get people involved.
Single pothole still attacks my tires flat. Spencer, saca la basura. All this mess, all this spin from Hollywood to City Hall. Feels like the trash moved in. Spencer, saca la basura. Tweet that nonsense fast. Latinos for Pratt, we're laughing, cause this clown show can't last.
Pretty good. That's pretty good. I guess he's a former actor that had some problems with the that's a shame. That's where it belongs. Yes, the largest protest that mostly landed on deaf ears. The No Kings protest did no thing. Did you see what I did there? That was pretty good, right? That was pretty good. It was catchy. No, it was the biggest, most successful protest in American history.
Trust me, bro.
Yeah, trust me, bro. Trust me, bro. It's very effective. Very effective. Very, 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 very effective. People can protest. It's funny because they can protest. I was given a hard time to let me bring it up. Like they had some people went out to what was it? I can't think of his name now. His name. That dude from damn it, I can't think of his name. They went to a protest and try to get involved, try to, get the video, and it's just ridiculous, but I guess I don't have it queued up. It was him and Proud Boys and that, and they were out there trying to cause problems, trying to stop this thing. They posted, "Oh, we stopped it. They're only going to march when we say they can march." I'm like, what are you doing? That's silencing people's free speech, you morons. Why would you go out and do the exact same thing the other side does to us? That's ridiculous. You know why? Because they don't know what they don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing. No one seems to know what they're doing. These people certainly don't know what they're doing.
You got a mom and daughter, I'm assuming, correct?
Yes,
and you
sir,
are?
Yes, sir. My name is Melissa Group.
Melissa and?
Mia Group.
Mia. We're going to start with Mia. Mia, why are you out here?
To protest and make a better democracy.
And your sign, this is a together sign, I guess. Explain your together sign, Mia.
So it's supposed to be about like we get to make a statement and they just silence us and they don't get to do that. We have the right.
You have the right to do that, Mom. Melissa, just what does it mean for you to have your little one out here today? And how important is it for you?
Well, I have 3 girls, and so it is so important to build a better future for them. We are here to be the light,
How's
not
that
to
do that?
squash it out, and so it means everything to have my daughter with me.
Now, I'm looking at your signs. Who put it together? Whose idea was this? Tell me. This is your idea? Tell me about it. How'd you come up with this idea?
I just looked up some ideas and I just put it together.
How does it feel to be her mom?
I am so incredibly proud, and she has her
What?
own voice. She's here because she wants to. She knows it's the right thing. It just means everything that I'm raising her to be the light, to be a future for all of us.
You got a mom and daughter, I'm assuming, correct?
Yes,
And you
sir,
are?
yes, sir. My name is Melissa Group.
Oh, it gets, I don't know. I mean, you can do what you want. I don't take my kids to protests. If I go to a protest, it's not really the place for them. It's just not the place for them because things like this happen there. So angry.
What the fuck is this shit?
Justice?
Get the fuck out of the way, you fuck! You
I can't. I have to say, I enjoy it. I enjoy watching agitators and people that get arrested. I do. I do enjoy that.
Yeah, fuck you, you stupid cunt!
Oh,
Hey, whoa, don't get you trigger happy, you fuck! Yeah, don't run away from your
what happened to all
buddy.
that? What happened to respecting our officers of the law? Remember that when we were kids and we respected the officers of the law? Interestingly enough, so recently there was an election. We put that in quotation marks. Recently there was an election in
Trust me, bro.
in Florida, in Trump's district where Mar-a-Lago is. And the Democrat won by 800 votes. 800 votes. Yeah, good on him, right? If he won, good on him for winning. Holy crap, a Palm Beach election office volunteer just got arrested for stealing an encrypted access key and computer equipment in the March 24th special election. One Democrat won by 800 votes. This is the district that includes Mar-a-Lago. Investigators worry that the encryption used for training could be reverse engineered and used to tamper with voter registration. The theft was reported on March 27th, a few days after last Tuesday's special election, per WPTV. The theft occurred on March 19th, just days before Election Day. So it wasn't reported until the 27th, but it was stolen on the 19th before Election Day. During the search of John Panisi's home, detectives recovered the stolen items, along with a substantial amount of electronic and digital storage devices. Panisi was transported to the Palm Beach County Jail and booked on charges. Election integrity is vital for our republic. It's happening in Florida. It's happening nationwide. Interesting. I like to follow that story, see where that goes. Election interference, all that kind of stuff. I got people say that never happens. Alex Stein. That's what it was here. I thought I had it in my queue. But see if I can bring me one up. I know I posted on it, but essentially, yeah, here, we'll watch this one real quick. Let's watch this one real quick, and I'm going to comment on it. This is Alex Stein, Rhodes, and what's his face?
And this is a pro-America march. We love you. Take your fucking mask off. Take your fucking mask off. Wow. They got right there. Don't swing it. That's motherfucker. Don't swing it. Okay? I got my video. You punch me in the fucking face. Fuck you, you fucking
Yes, this is what conservatism is all about, guys. This is it. Yeah, fighting for freedom. Yeah.
When I say go, you guys can go.
Yeah, he's in charge.
Stay right fucking here.
Yeah, you tell him. You tell him. Stay right there. Yes, use the left's tactics. That's wonderful. What a great idea. Stein was kind of funny as usual. Stein was kind of funny as usual. But the aggressive garbage that the other guys brought.
You're missing all your friends. I'm a bit on a flip. I'm one of the sexiest man alive. Come on.
So, like, what is the point to shut it all down? To slow it down? I don't get it. What's the point? Yeah, he's funny. I get it. I'm not, yeah, I don't see what the problem is. We've taken this shit for 10 years now. I get it. I get it. But we go out and we just look like them. Those guys look like schmucks. They look like schmucks. What the fuck? What's his name? What the hell's his name? I can't think of his name now. The leader of the Proud Boys, Enrique. He's a schmuck. They're schmucks. If you go out and yell and scream and insult people and threaten to fight and do all that kind of garbage, you're a schmuck. You're on the wrong side. You should go on the left because you're using their tactics, stopping their ridiculous protests for a little bit, causing some blah, blah, blah. They're not fighting for America. They're not fighting for conservatives out there or to hear our message. They're just trying to shut down free speech, just like the left does. If we can't call it out on both sides, then what are we doing here? We're just partisan. That's not what I'm shooting for. If these guys go out there and act that way, they make us all look bad. That just makes us look bad. And they do it for one reason and one reason only: likes. They do it for the views, and that's it. So if you can't call out this garbage on our own side, Enrique Tarrio, that just goes around and screams and yells and tries to be a big badass and blah, blah, blah. What has he ever actually accomplished? What has he ever actually achieved? How has he moved the conservative movement forward? Not sideways, and certainly not backwards, forward. When has he done that? I don't know. Let these fools go out there and do their stupid protest. All they did was a publicity stunt right there. That's a publicity stunt right there. Right there. That's all that is. If we can't call it out, I get it. Alex Stein is funny. It's funny. I enjoy watching some of his videos. They're funny. But the two aggressive guys there with him aren't funny. It's actually a little bit, I don't know if you want to say it's sad. It's certainly disappointing. It's certainly disappointing. We got to be able to call out both sides. That's ridiculous behavior. It's the same thing as whenever somebody from 76, an old group I was involved in, went and started screaming at some senator or representative that was trying to have a press conference. He was just trying to shut them down. That's bad behavior. That's not what we should be doing. We shouldn't be out there trying to silence them. We don't need to silence them. The facts and logic are on our side, not on their side. We don't need to go out here and act like clowns and try to intimidate people just so you can get some viral video. Look in front of the camera, keep the cameras going. Guarantee they wouldn't be there if there wasn't a camera, just like the protesters, those scumbags that were protesting us in DC wouldn't have been there if there wasn't a camera on. They're there because there's a damn camera on. He goes wherever there's a camera. He'll go to Portland, he'll go to California, he'll go wherever. We don't need more people that add stress to the movement. We don't need more people that cloud our view of what we actually are trying to achieve, which is the restoration of the Constitution, return to moral values in America. That doesn't help it. It just pushes it the wrong way. Do you remember the video when he was out there I think it was CPAC last year? He was out there and he was chasing down that scumbag. I can't think of anyone's name right now. That scumbag cop from J6, and they got into arguing. I called him out then. It's stupid. Why? All you do is make yourself look stupid. The only thing that you can use against these clowns and not sacrifice your own integrity is humor. Humor. You don't go out there and force them to stop marching. You don't go out there and yell and scream and threaten people. You don't do it. Then that's no different than what Jake Lang, that other scumbag, was doing, is to go out to these protests, get a bunch of cameras, do something that's outrageous or provocative, get people to film the reaction of the other people. Oh my God, it's outrageous. This is crazy. Oh, it's viral. Make it go viral. Hurry up. It's important that it goes viral. Don't worry about the context. Just get the likes and clicks and links. Just get that stuff. Oh, donate to our movement. We're out here really fighting for freedom. Clowns. They're clowns. Anyone cheering on that kind of crap? Yeah, it looks good. Like on the surface, I want to be like, yeah, F those people. But that's not how we should be behaving. We are supposed to be better than that. Those guys look like they might as well be on the left. Just saying. We can do a lot better than that. We need to do a lot better than that. It just frustrates me when you see people doing that kind of crap. It doesn't help anything.
You are a retard.
This doesn't help anything.
Everybody here is a retard. These people are vaccinated retards.
That's kind of funny.
Are vaccinated retards.
That's funny. That's a little funny. He's just trying to be funny. I don't necessarily mind that. But when you get in there and you start manhandling people and getting angry and threatening people and that kind of crap. If he would just, after a while, just, leave.
We got a bunch of retards here. We got you blocked. We got your whole protest blocked. Yeah, you're unemployed. Yeah. You're getting trolled. We got your whole thing shut down.
Why? We got your whole thing shut down. We got your free speech shut down. That's what he's saying right there. We got your free speech shut down. If you think it's okay to shut down other people's free speech, then you're not being very American, are you? We don't want them shutting down our free speech. If we go on a march, I've been on them. In D.C., for instance, we did a march around the Capitol. Bob, we're getting followed by these clown protesters screaming and yelling violence and all that kind of crap at us, calling the police, doing whatever they could to stop our free speech, to stop our march. It was aggravating. It was aggravating that there's Americans out there that want to silence other Americans. Let them speak. Their message is so stupid. Let them speak. Just let them tell people what they want. Let people hear their nonsense. MAGA hates their First Amendment. That's why they use their Second Amendment on school children. You just make stuff up, or you just making it up? Did you mean to say tranny? Is that what you meant to say? LGBTQ? Probably was. Probably was. Yeah, it was a Fedsurrection. Yes, J6 was a Fedsurrection for sure. There were some bad actors there, but if don't speak on it if you're out there and all you've done is listen to the news stories or watch the headlines. Don't bother speaking on J6 if you haven't done any research as to who started what and who aggravated who and all that kind of stuff. Don't bother. Because it's like just like most people, a lot of people in that parade or protest or whatever you want to call it, you're uninformed. And you just expose your ignorance when you speak about stuff like that. I guess I'm a fool, but then again, I support all presidents, as the presidency is one of the branches of government in the U.S., and I want the U.S. to succeed, but I don't have to agree with everything. Yeah. Yeah. They shut us down all the time. I'm silenced every day at my job. That's the damn shame. That's a damn shame. Yeah, essentially. Essentially, screw all the politicians, right? I mean, let's get MAGA enlist and never come. Let's get MAGA to enlist and never come back. Oh, you want them to die? Is that what you want? When you say never come back, you want them to die? That seems nice. That seems nice. No one's probably aware of all the money that Obama gave to Iran, right? $150 billion. $150 billion. There you go. There's part of the grifting class right there. There's the grifting class. A lot of grifting class right there. Where are some good leaders to get in charge of the conservative movement? We need good grassroots leaders, not grifting, money hungry, clout chasing scumbags like these two. There you go. I just stumbled upon this video. It kind of shows what I'm talking about.
We're dominating this protest.
You're dying soon, so nobody's gonna care.
Yeah,
Nobody's
great.
gonna go to your funeral.
That's great. You're gonna die soon. Nobody's gonna care. How is that moving our movement forward? How's that move our movement forward? That doesn't move anything forward. And if you're fans of these people, that's great. Whatever. I'm speaking on behaviors, and their behavior is despicable. It's despicable. I don't know what else to say about it. That's all it is. It's just I just can't stand that stuff. We see too much of it on the left already, and for us to go out there and act like fools, no good. I did see. I don't know if you heard about this stuff. This guy went to CPAC, and I've been to CPAC, and I have to say, I agree with him. And this was years ago, and it was like that. And I agree with this guy now.
Now, this is how much I'm standing on what I believe.
I left out of the event. I was backstage. I was backstage with Ted Cruz. I was backstage with everybody. And I confronted them on what they're doing here and the lies that they're telling you guys about the rooms being full. They're not full. They're bullshit. This is supposed to be an America First movement. It's not. There are more other countries' flags here than American flags here. And I refuse to stand next to the bullshit. CPAC is falling. I won't tie my brand next to it. This is trash. Now, this is how much
CPAC is I don't know why people don't see this years ago. CPAC is strictly a establishment movement.
After that post.
This is his post the next day.
So CPAC reached out to me after that post went viral because they're scared, not of me, but of the truth getting out. Because what I said were my thoughts, my convictions, and nobody else's. I didn't speak for a group. I spoke for myself based on what I saw with my own eyes. I stand for truth. I stand for what this movement is supposed to represent. America first and faith. But what I saw, that wasn't it. You got a conference claiming to be conservative with conservative values, and you're platforming people tied to defending a known pedophile, Steve Bannon. You got voices saying Christ is King is offensive, Ted Cruz, and nobody checks it. And then you bring RFK Jr. onto the stage into a conservative conference, a man who supports late-term abortions, gun control, and reparations. Make that make sense. Because you're not America first. That's not standing on Christian values. That's compromise. My soul's not for sale. And I do not compromise when it comes to the truth. You can call me whatever you want. I don't care. I didn't walk away because I didn't get something like you said. I walked away because I refuse to sit in something that's lost its damn direction and pretend that it hasn't. I'm not here for VIP rooms. I'm not here for access or proximity to power. I don't give a shit. I'm here for the truth. And I'm not selling my values to stay in good standing with anyone.
Yes.
You say I hurt your reputation? No, I didn't hurt your reputation. You chose to put those people on stage. I just refused to stay silent about it. And let's be real. I'm not alone. Go look at social media. People are seeing it. We're clearly seeing this very differently. But I'll say this. I'll pray for you that you find your way back, because this movement doesn't need more people chasing clout. It needs more people willing to stand when it actually costs something.
Yeah. Yes. I've been preaching that for years. It's good to hear people say it. It's good to see it. Oh, wow. That's impressive. What the hell is this? Look at this real quick. I saw it, so you have. This is how they okay. All right, well, whatever. CPAC cheered Trump being impeached. It's on video. Don't miss it. Is that what happened? Is that what happened? Okay, let's play it and see.
How many of you would like to see impeachment hearings? No. That was the wrong answer. Let me try it again. How many of you would like to see impeachment hearings? No.
Wow.
Can someone bring some coffee out for the people of CPAC?
I know.
We've got to keep this House majority. How many of you agree with that?
How are you going to do that? Yeah, we agree with it. How are you going to do that? There wasn't any how are we going to do that at CPAC, from what I understand. There was just a bunch of complaining, and we're going to do this, and we're going to do that. On a side note, yes, okay, so they cheered when they said impeachment, but I don't think it was because they want Trump impeached. It was because they thought the question meant somebody else, or because they're morons, basically. The people that go to CPAC, from my own experience, there's a couple different kinds of people that go to CPAC. There's the people that want to connect with other people and increase their brand and just, get more monetization and talk to people. And hey, podcaster. Hey, I'm a podcaster too. Hey, podcaster one, will you shout me out on your podcast? Yeah, I'll shout you out on my podcast, and then you shout me out on your podcast, and we'll share audiences and just grow and grow and grow, and blah, 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 blah. So those kind of people. And then there's idiots. Yeah, we have them on our side too. We have useful idiots on our side too that go to these events and just cheer and awe and just all in, just, that's it. Just a woo, CPAC, establishment Republicans, yay! Establishment Republicans, yay! Stay away from CPAC. It hasn't been what it once was for many years, and I don't think it ever will be again. Their values have been compromised. There's stupidity on both sides, guys. I don't know if you've seen it. I call it out on both sides. I'm more about, yeah. Right. How's your war going? Pardon me while I take out a loan for some gas. Man, times must be tough over there. Hey, what's funny is I don't know what's the current current oil price a barrel. What is that? Where are we at? Approximately $116 a barrel. And crude, it's different, 101. So what's the actual? So we're about 102 a barrel, I guess, is where we're at. We're over $100 a barrel. And people are going crazy about it. Trump this and Trump that. It was interesting. I think Obama had gas, gas was over, I think it was oil was over $100 a barrel for like 3 years straight. I didn't really hear anyone complaining about that. Yes, I have to agree with you. Every once in a while, you'll get these people like him that come in and they'll like type a bunch of stuff and try to get people to respond to them and try to take over the chat and the live stream. It's kind of silly. I mean, I would think that people have more important things to do, but maybe not. It doesn't necessarily mean that they do. This is an interesting story. Oh wait, that's not the right one. We'll go to this one. A Pennsylvania Democratic County Commissioner is facing a sweeping set of felony charges after prosecutors alleged he conducted drug deals from inside government spaces as well as an official meeting. What? More on that story coming. That's for sure. I got to look on that. Iranian missile strikes a factory here. We'll do this one because this one. I was going to put this up earlier. This is not politics. This is absolutely nothing. This is one of those situations where you might laugh, but the main thing is, I saw it, so you have to, and that's where we're at with this one. So I know this doesn't fit at all with the show, but hey, enjoy.
Good afternoon.
Thanks for having fun.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon to all of y'all. The scene here is very chaotic. Let me turn it down. That's my mama. Yeah, that's my mama.
Monday, guys.
She's
Sorry.
Crazy. That's where I get it from. If you're ever wondering where I get my craziness from, it's from her. Let me change the beat.
I'm sorry.
Get it, mama. Hey.
I kind of like it because at least they're having fun. You know what I mean? They're just having some fun. That's okay. Why can't we do that? People don't just do that anymore. People saying that MAGA should enlist has no idea what it's like. I do. Kiss my ass. MAGA's dead. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. It's funny. It's funny. People freak out. You don't want me to finish that video, do you? Oh, anyway, so it's Monday. I got work to do. We got jobs to get done. Business is booming so far. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, that's about it, I guess. Monday is Monday. What are you gonna do? I did see that. Oh, she's an idiot. Whatever. That was funny when they didn't do when the impeachment hearings thing happened. I'm going to wrap it because I really don't have much else to do here. This weekend was kind of crazy. I didn't get much ready for today, so it is what it is, guys. But I will say that it's Monday, and it sucks that it's Monday, but it's Monday for all of us. So it is Monday. What we need to do is go out there and smile at a stranger, and we need to pray for our enemies. And we need to remember that other people are going through some crap now, too. Oh, the bots? You mean, oh, you're a bot. Aren't you a bot? Silly. Oh, well, God bless you. Have a wonderful day. Monday sucks. It's going to suck all day. Just get through it. It's going to be all right. Pray for your enemies. It helps you more than anything. Check us out at MagAmericans.com. Links and information will be found there. Just have a great day, guys. Have a great day. We'll see you again soon.